Oh, are you guys ready?
I'm ready when
I'm
you
ready,
are,
bring
homie.
it on.
Oh, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8 Ball.
Welcome back. Ask the 8 Ball Podcast, Season 2, Episode 16.
So
Is
this
that
is
right?
episode 38? Total episode 38?
What about Season 2?
Yeah, season 2, 16, 15?
A lot.
Yeah.
That's a technical term.
Yeah. I don't have that many fingers, so I can't count that high.
That's fair.
We've
So-
got a special guest on this week. The best magician this side of the Mississippi.
Oh, is that you?
I guess.
I didn't even see you sitting here. That's how good you are, man.
Right?
Because I wasn't here.
Oh, man. I'll see if I can edit that out on the camera to make it look like you just
appeared.
I have a little smoke effect first.
Yeah. It's like Saju Walkerhead stimulus smoke.
Stimulus smoke.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you knew I was going to come here because you
Yeah.
already put the scotch. So.
Yeah.
So, Jonathan, thank you for coming on the show. Do you prefer
my
Jonathan or Amazing
Yeah.
Jonathan?
No.
Well,
Don't-
Amazing Jonathan's an actual.
Yeah, you can't do Amazing
Las
Jonathan.
Vegas. Well, he might be dead now.
He's still alive.
He's
he?
he's in my notes because I want to talk about him later.
Okay, yeah.
But
I've been billed as the Amazing Jonathan before at a small town library, and they said the Amazing Jonathan is going to be here to do a kids show, and I had 3 people come to the show because it's kind of like Willie with Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yeah.
Same thing.
So, I know I was watching one of your videos on, you're on Hello Iowa or
Yeah,
Hello
hello a
Live.
few times with Lou and Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And said you're doing some shows at a retirement home.
Yes.
Do you just do one trick and then they forget and you just keep
Yeah,
repeating the
I
same?
just do the same one over and over for 45 minutes. No, it works out well. You believe it or not, I actually have a show for senior citizens, like retirement communities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is like a family show, not quite as fast paced as like the adult comedy show. And then I also have a dementia unit, Alzheimer's unit show. I really? Do. It's considerably
you just
shorter.
tell the same joke. Over and
Yeah, I know
over.
that would be the line. But it's very colorful. There's more storytelling. You know,
Yeah.
it gives me a chance to take a nap, wake back up, and
That's
we're
fair.
done. So maybe that's the next book is
Yeah.
some of my nursing home stories for a
funny.
magic show.
On your bio, I saw on your website it said your show's for adults, but it's clean humor.
It is,
And
yeah.
I'm not sure if you knew what you signed up for by
Yeah,
coming
right.
on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm watching all the other previous ones, and I'm going, I might be the cleanest guy they've ever had. Which doesn't mean that I haven't worked, in a club or a casino or a place, or for landscapers or construction guys where they really want the dogs to run. Yeah, I can certainly play that game, but most of the time, one of my mentors, Ben Euland, you said you might have Ben on someday maybe, but Ben Euland, he gave me great advice when I first really started in the comedy magic business side of it. I've been a magician since I was a kid. He said, if they see you working clean and they laughed, they'll think of you for their kid's birthday party. They'll think of you for mom in the nursing home. But even if you are dirty and they laugh, they're not going to think of you for all those extra shows.
Yeah.
And wanting to go full time, which I've been now for almost 11 years, I thought I can't risk losing any shows. I want them all.
Yeah.
And my shows are built around from being a kid on up. So I thought, I'll just include it all.
So you said you have your first book ever. You're renting it from the library and you have it on your shelf, the Mickey Mouse book.
The Mickey Mouse, that's right. Mickey Mouse's first book of magic.
So you never took it back. So what's your outstanding debt on that book?
Hey, I never returned like 3 movies to Blockbuster, so that one in Alaska, it's still standing. They're looking for me. I'm going to Alaska. I'm arrested on site.
It's a Seinfeld episode, right? Tropic
Yeah.
of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer, one of them,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So you're a Seinfeld fan?
Yeah, of
Fun
course.
fact: this podcast got started because of Seinfeld.
Because of Putty.
Buddy, yeah.
Ask the
There
8 Ball.
you go.
Yep.
Ask the
We were
8 Ball.
trying to think of a name for the show, and we were literally during quarantine sitting around my house watching Seinfeld, and Putty came on.
There you go.
Jackie said, "You got a question?" Ask the 8 Ball.
Yeah.
You know what? If I could make the kind of voiceover money that guy has made.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the same voice for every part he gets. He doesn't have to do an accent. He just does Putty.
Yep.
And he's set. It's
No,
great.
it's fantastic. So you being a magician, obviously you know other magicians on the national level. You've seen them.
Yeah.
Chris Rock once had a whole bit about how David Blaine is a trickless magician.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
I should know
because
that,
he said
but I don't know. I know
he said-
Seinfeld's bit. But,
He said David Blaine's essentially doing just what poor people do every day. Like he sat in a box and didn't
Yes,
eat for
yes,
3
yes.
weeks.
I did hear that.
So I don't know. Do you also consider David Blaine a trickless magician? Or I mean, I haven't seen him actually really do any tricks here. It's always just stunts like this.
Yeah, well,
And I could just be ill-informed.
I've never seen David Blaine do any magic shows live. I've run into him at magic conventions. We have magic conventions, so I've run into him a couple times. When other magicians are around or at private events and things. But I've never seen him be on, perform that way. When he had his first special, Street Magician, I think it was like in '97.
Yep.
I loved it. I was
Yeah.
one of the first magicians to be on board because it was. You got to remember in the '90s. Remember World's Greatest Magic?
Yep.
Remember when all those shows were on?
Yeah.
It was like
Oh,
they had
yeah.
like 5 of them, and every magic trick ended like this.
With a big poof of smoke.
With a poof of smoke, right?
Yeah.
And collars way up. And so magic really started getting cheesy again. And David Copperfield and Doug Henning, these guys had made it really cool for a while.
Yeah.
And so it started getting cheesy. And then David Blaine comes along. And I remember people actually saying, I was in junior high, but I remember them saying, hey, this David Blaine guy, do you think maybe he might not be a magician, right? Like he might be the real thing.
Yeah.
And really? I'll get you that trick for $25 at the joke shop, right?
Yeah.
Which is okay because it was great for magic.
He sold it
again.
well.
He did.
Yeah.
Right. And so I like the presentation aspect of it, which tells you a lot, right? That you can do a trick that, because magicians were all saying, are you kidding? I've been doing that trick for 20 years. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
Well,
Presentation's
Blaine never
everything.
said I was going to do something new. He said I was going to do it different, and he did.
Yeah, my dad showed me a magic trick once. He went to the hospital and then never came home.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm just waiting for him to like reappear someday.
Right.
But
He
it's
owes
a
you some
good
birthday
trick because
presents.
he's a step
He's
ahead
really
of David
holding
Blaine currently.
anticipation high. Like, when's it going to
Yeah,
happen?
like come on, Dad, we get it.
Here's the thing: when you see him
scared
again,
the joke.
it'll be from looking up because he'll be up in heaven. You
Yeah.
won't be. You'll be in hell.
As,
It got real dark real quick.
as long as he shows up and the first 2 things he says are ta-da.
Ta-da, yeah,
you're set.
right.
That's all you need.
That's fair.
Have you tried saying abracadabra yet, Marshall, and see if he appears?
No, I haven't. That's
You know,
good.
Houdini
That's
died in
good
1929 on Halloween, and
Yeah, yeah.
every year on Halloween they still have an official magic seance trying to raise the Houdini spirit. So, maybe you give it a twofer.
Yeah.
Houdini's kind of like the Babe Ruth of magic. Like,
Right.
Well, except
He's-
Babe Ruth. No, we're not getting into this, Cody. No, you're not suckered me into this.
Houdini was it was like David Blaine. He wasn't really doing anything that, and by all accounts, he was kind of a bad magician, a terrible magician.
But he was like the original.
He was so over the top. Everything was
his
great.
showmanship was just amazing.
Right. I mean, they'd lock him in a cabinet and then put a curtain in front of him. He'd be out of the cabinet in 4 or 5 minutes. But he'd sit there for an hour behind the curtain reading the newspaper, waiting for the orchestra. I mean, and so you think, how hard up were people for entertainment back then? Right? At least they got their money's worth.
I
you know, he
mean,
did-
29. That was like right around the Great Depression, right before the Great Depression, wasn't
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm still 5 years in on this trick. So circles back around. So me and Cody, we had gone to Vegas probably, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. We had tickets to see Chris Angel.
Ah, okay.
And I was going in. I was a huge Chris Angel fan.
Yeah.
And I was just a big
You know, so-
Magic fan.
I mean,
too,
I watched
but-
the show a lot, Mind Freak and other
Right.
stuff. So I'm like, oh, it was a very underwhelming show in Vegas. I feel like for Vegas.
Yeah.
Now, you going to conventions and stuff. Is he more of just a showman, or is he actually doing legit magic?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's been about 4 positive Chris Angel reviews for his shows total. He hasn't had a lot of positive reviews, and that's just not from magicians.
Right.
They redid it, and
Yeah.
He's not. He's at a MGM now. I think.
Yeah, no, Copperfield's at the MGM. He's at Luxor.
Luxor. Okay.
Luxor.
Yeah.
No,
he was at the Luxor, or unless they could have revamped the
He's,
show and still
he's
left him
moved
at
somewhere
Luxor.
else.
Oh,
yeah.
he very well could have.
Yeah,
He
he's
moved
probably
in-
at Circus now.
He's yeah.
Yeah, maybe Fremont Street Hotel.
He's a great performer as well. I mean, he certainly knows his magic. He's been a student of magic. I met him once. He's a real nice guy, but you know he puts on a show.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like Ozzy Osbourne. You know, he came to Des Moines. He bit the head off the bat, and they never let him back. And maybe backstage he was knitting. You know, I don't know. He might have been a nice guy, but
Yeah.
he had that what the people expected. They didn't want him to come out and sing. You know, "Oh Danny Boy."
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have some scotch.
Oh yeah, I better. I better
It's
drink
technically
that with
Irish,
I
but
didn't-
since it's Jameson,
Irish
and
Another one.
Danny Boy-
I didn't wait for you
Oh,
guys.
do
I'll
it
pour
anyway.
another one.
That's all right. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna wait either.
Yeah, don't wait.
But yeah, so he's a rock and roll star that does magic to it. So it's one of those things where it's not my style. I saw him live in Ames a few years ago, and that was an interesting experience. He was nice enough to, like I said, have a little chat prior to the show backstage. But
So you met, like, you got to go backstage and meet him and all stuff?
Yep.
No, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's cool.
Is he a nice guy? He seemed like,
he seemed like a nice guy. Not a lot of chatting.
Because
he
could come up maybe
platform
like a douche,
shoes on, and he had like big glasses, and was kind of like, "What's up, Chris Angel?" I'm like, dude, you're 47, right?
Yeah.
And
or however old he is.
That's fair. So we did talk earlier when I called you the Amazing Jonathan. My favorite comedian of all time, the Amazing Jonathan.
Yeah.
Fantastic comedian. Hilarious.
That's your favorite comedian of all time?
Oh, he's so funny. He's so
very
good.
funny.
I agree,
He's
but I don't
fantastic.
think he's my favorite comedian of all time.
Well, that's why he's not your favorite. He's my favorite.
Well, it's a good thing we don't all
Yeah.
agree. This would be boring, right?
So I know you used to watch his special on Comedy Central,
Yeah.
like half-hour shows and stuff. Hilarious. I watched a documentary on him recently.
On Hulu.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
That involved a lot of pipes, and
There
it
was
wasn't about plumbing.
There was so much stuff going on there. Like, he's dying, he's not dying, he's using heroin to stay alive.
Right.
It was the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Have you ever met him?
Yes. Again, very nice guy. The trouble is, when you get to that level of success and you get to that level of fame, everybody that says hi to you usually wants something.
Right.
Right? Even
Right.
if it's just a handshake or your time to say, I'm a big fan. So a guy like him, he's so used to, and it was at a convention again, a magic convention in Vegas. So he's walking around just like normal people. Copperfield shows up, Penn and Teller will walk around. It's a really cool thing. But they're so used to people running up to them, wanting to get a picture, it gets old really quick. So
sure.
especially in their own community, they should be a little bit more welcoming. But yeah, for the he was nice enough to appreciate my appreciation of him as well. And I think we posed for a selfie or something and had a quick chat. But seems like a nice guy to me.
So who is the most famous, or I guess the biggest impact person, you would say, or biggest celebrity you've met in the
Copperfield.
Copperfield?
Yeah, David Copperfield. It's kind of a long story, but long story short, when I was in 6th grade, going into 7th grade, my parents surprised me with a Copperfield show. I'm originally from Northeast Iowa, and so we went to La Crosse, Wisconsin to watch him.
Oh, yeah.
And I had written a letter, back when people used to write letters. I wrote a letter to David Copperfield when you could actually get press agents or whatever.
Yeah.
And it came return to sender. I wanted to meet him. Here's my Magic Club membership number and all that. I was like, what was I, 11 or 12, going to 7th grade?
Yeah.
And so I wrote that, came back, returned to sender, heartbroken. But I was going to go to the show anyway.
Yeah.
Little did I know, my mom and dad went behind my back to the La Crosse Center, the place he was going to be, and said, is there any way we can get in touch with this guy? Our little boy's a magician, and he'd really like to meet him. They got it all set up. I'm sitting at the show with my two older brothers and mom. Dad stayed home, and we're there. And this guy comes up, and he says, he's looking at this piece of paper. Is there a Jonathan May here? Hi, Jonathan, my name is Chris Kenner. I'm David Copperfield's executive assistant. How would you like to meet Mr. Copperfield after the show? As soon as I get a new pair of shorts, yes. I'd love to. And so that's what it was. So he said, here's what we'll do. Just stay right where you're at after the show. I see that little area over there where that curtain's at. Wait till everybody is gone. I don't want you to go over there because then everyone's going to want to follow you. They're going to wonder what's going on.
Right.
Wait for the show to be over, then go over there and just wait, and I'll come out and I'll get you. And we're going to go kind of a little down a hallway, and you can meet Mr. Copperfield. And so that's exactly what we did. So I went in there, and there was a little boy. It was kind of like your standard Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, unfortunately. And so he was there, and it was me and my two older brothers and mom, and we're just kind of standing there, and all of a sudden he just
appeared.
Yeah, literally.
Out of
He just
nowhere.
came out, and it was just
Magic.
one of those, So it was
So
great.
that had to be.
And then I met him a couple years ago again at a private. It was actually Chris Kenner, his executive assistant. He's been with him a long time at his private party in Vegas at Chris Kenner's house. And sure enough, Copperfield shows up at like 2 a.m, just walking around, and everybody, of course, are trying to get pictures. But we got invited to this private party, so we wanted to act cool, like instead of going Copperfield. And so I told him the story, and I showed him the picture of us, and I got like local press and stuff, and
Did he
I said
remember
we got to
you?
update it. No, he didn't. As a matter of fact, he said he was so nice when I was a kid. He said, good for you. He let me do a trick. I'll show you the trick later that I did for him.
Perfect.
And he said, send me a video. Well, we didn't have a camcorder.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Mr. Copperfield.
So that had been right after he made the Statue of Liberty disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is impressive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. He put it back.
The
up.
French did it first, so he copied from them. But
The French made it appear.
oh
Technically,
shit, you're
yes.
right. Yeah. Damn it.
And now
I'm
it's doing
so
a
backwards
color
on my
change over
magician
time. It's
history.
turning green over time.
Yeah. Oxidation. Yep.
Yeah, I think
Look
that.
at you with the fancy word.
Yeah, that's
I'm
just
smarter than he looks.
which is pretty damn smart. So throughout the show, we do a lot of different things here. So usually we talk about this at the beginning of the show, but we kind of just ran into it. We're so excited to talk to you tonight. We'll do a segment called The Blitz.
Okay.
Where it's my week to ask questions, so I'll fire off like 5, 6 rapid fire questions. You'll answer, Cody will answer. We'll compare answers.
Bring it on.
We do Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week award. We do the.
I want to know why you think Kyle McLean's a little piece of shit.
What's his first name? Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good start. Just kidding. I'm sure he's a great guy.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And his last name is McLean.
Yeah. Not related to John.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking. Okay, that's
He hates
McCain,
Christmas,
McCain.
too.
He hates Christmas. That's not a good
Yeah,
start either.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll also do a segment called The Name Game Who Is, where I'll tell you someone's real name and you tell me what they go,
I love
what
that.
they go by.
Good.
And also, I like to do something every week where I come up with jokes. Not our research team, a.k.a. the internet. They come up with jokes.
It's called Lugal.
Yeah. They give me jokes to make about a person's profession or hobbies or
Oh,
whatever.
there's a lot of magician ones.
Oh, these are magician jokes.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So
do I nod and
If you-
smile politely, or do I cut you off if I know it?
if you know it, cut me off.
Okay. You know, which, by the way, is one of the big problems that all magicians have is when you say, I'm a magician, and people say, oh, my uncle showed me a trick. Let me show you.
Yeah.
And then they say, do you know how it's done? Well, of course, because all of our uncles taught us the same trick.
Right.
So what do we say, well, you did that terribly, or do we say...
Right. I bet you don't know that father trick, though. I know. So
Marshall only knows that trick and one other trick. He makes his little penis disappear into his girlfriend. Go ahead.
Okay.
all right, joke number 1. What do you call a peeing magician?
A peeing magician?
A peeing magician, yep.
I don't know.
A wizard.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Second one. A Spanish magician was doing a trick. He said, uno, dos, and then disappeared without a trace.
I like it. I like it. Look at the audience even likes it.
Nice.
It's good.
Third one. Magician goes to a fish market. When asked what he wants, he responds with, pick a cod, any cod.
I like it. He was in Boston.
Yeah. He's looking for his cockies.
Yeah, khakis.
If you know this one, this will be impressive. What's the difference between Cody and a magician?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus is the difference.
No.
That's impressive.
They both can make a girl disappear, but only the magician can make the girl reappear. Did you
I
hear
hate
about
our audience right now.
This is why I'm in between you two.
Yes, you're a referee. We forgot to tell you.
We did the first couple ones without camera, and we were just most of us fighting. So
Right.
there's a lot of
It reminds me of the Johnny Carson and Charles Grodin. If you ever watch any of those reruns, those guys, Charles Grodin was always. You remember the movie Beethoven with the big Saint Bernard?
Yeah.
Okay, that was Charles Grodin. He was okay. So he was a comedian, and he would always come on and be so mean to Johnny Carson, and Johnny would just kind of be mean back, and everybody's like, I think they hate each other. Why do they keep coming back? Well, they were friends. It was just that was his gig.
It's just fun banter.
So that's what you guys are doing, right?
Yeah. Well, for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's scared I'll beat
It's a
him
love-hate
up, so-
relationship. He loves me. I hate him. Did you hear about the large-breasted magician? They called her Tatas.
Wow, I like it.
No.
That's a good callback because we had the ta-ta earlier.
Yeah. See? What's a magician's favorite clothing item?
A cape.
A cardigan.
I like it. A cardigan.
And
I
last
like
one.
it. I knew cape wasn't going anywhere. That's all I could think of.
Last one I had. A magician was running away from a store. When asked why, he said, "I had a few Twix up my sleeves."
I like it. I like it. Twix up his sleeve.
Yeah.
I get it.
You missed
Nice.
you missed the Titanic one though.
Oh, what was that one?
So there's the magician on the Titanic.
Mhm.
This is a classic. This is one you'll always hear.
Okay.
Just not on the internet apparently.
Right. Yeah.
The magician on the Titanic. He's performing for the few days leading up to it, and he's got a pet bird. He's got a parrot that's in the act. And every time he does a card trick, he pick a card, any card, and the bird goes, it's in his sleeve. Ruins the trick for him.
Right.
So he's, there's 2 girls in the box. And he just keeps doing that no matter what the trick is. It's a fake sword. Does the whole thing. He's mad. Finally, the night the Titanic sinks. They're floating out on a piece of wood. Just the bird and the magician. 8 hours go by. The bird goes, I give up. Where's the boat?
I think I have heard that one before, actually.
That's it, right? That's the joke.
With that being said, let's go into our fake
Well, let's
sponsor of
hang
the
on.
week.
Can you do us a magic trick before we go? Lead us into.
Let's do one.
Oh, we're gonna do one for the fake sponsor.
Let's do one.
Or do the sponsor
Let's do it
first?
before the break.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
I'll show you the trick I
Let's do
showed
it.
Copperfield.
Oh, perfect.
Let's see.
And
Taught Copperfield.
I'm sure, yeah, he wasn't in Vegas until you showed him this trick. Yeah. So simple residual check from David Copperfield
Yeah.
it's only fair.
It's hardly making it.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the show, will you let us know how he made the statue disappear?
If I were to say very well, it would be the oldest magician trick in the book. Right? Are you able to see these on the?
Oh, yeah,
camera there? Don't lose your sponsor here. I'll try to hold it up.
No,
All right, this
thanks
trick
to
is
Lola's and
done with
BBops.
2 little Nerf balls. You remember Nerf balls, right?
Yeah.
You guys have kids?
I
He
do.
does.
4-year-old.
4-year-old.
That's
All
my
right,
goddaughter.
We're getting in the Nerf ball age here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. That's Eenie and that's Meanie.
Okay.
1, 2. They do a trick. It only takes 10 seconds. You got to watch closely. Magicians always have to roll their sleeves up. 1, 2. Did I mention it's 10 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're very sneaky.
What? You did it right in front of my eyes. I didn't even see what happened.
It gets better. Hold your hand out. Here, I'll hold on to Eenie and you hold on to Meanie. But squeeze him tight, okay? Don't let go. Squeeze him. Now watch here. We'll use this as a little magic wand. A little Houdini action. There you go. And
Oh my God!
He did it to me, and I didn't know how to do it.
here, do you hold it this time? You hold the microphone.
microphone?
Now you try it. You get to play too.
Okay,
Squeeze
yeah.
them both, all right?
Squeeze them both?
real tight. Put your hand down, Mr. Copperfield. And I'm going to take, you have Eenie and Meanie.
Yep.
This is Miney. He's the third one.
Okay.
I got 3. Mom said
Okay.
it was special.
Okay.
But I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to make him go from here to here.
Okay.
You ready? Take a look. Boom. There it is.
Oh my God! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I didn't even see how
I
you
thought
did
I knew
that.
how the first one was gonna go. Then I'm like, no.
Yeah, see?
And then I thought I saw that one. I'm like, what?
The problem is that's Eenie, Meanie, and Miney, but there ain't no Mo.
There's no
How'd you
Mo?
do that,
No-
Ricky Bobby?
No
Long ways
Mo.
to go for a pun, but we got
No
there. Jim.
Mo.
Why we go find our minds? We'll do a quick commercial break from our fake sponsor of the week. We'll be right back with more magic.
Mind Jack.
All right, guys, check it out. What I'm about to do is imply mind manipulation. What's your name?
I'm
Nathan. I want you to relax and stare into my eyes. Think about what I'm thinking about. Share my thoughts. 2 minds equaling 1 fiery mind. Focus, Nathan. Look down, Nathan.
Oh shit! You just busted a nut. Oh! Yo, look.
Nathan. Look again.
Where'd it go? Yo! Yo, look at that! Hold on, yo, that's bad.
How do you do it?
That nigga God or something?
Mind Jack.
Dad reminded me of my dad. That's why I was like, this is hilarious.
No kidding.
When he's like, he says something about.
He didn't love him either.
He says, my dad was more of a learn from experience. Like I was gonna put a penny in the thing, and mom went to stop me. And Dad goes, no. Let's see what happens. And he shocks himself and goes, not gonna do that again, are you? I'm like,
Big thanks to our fake sponsor of the week. Also, to our real sponsors, BBops, Lola's. Big thanks to Coa Cantina for having us out here.
yeah,
is
it's a
great.
nice location.
Fantastic bar, East
You guys
Village.
haven't checked it out? 425 East Grand Avenue.
Yep.
Come check
and
it out.
on Tuesdays, they got the Paloma on special.
There we go.
What's
Thank
in a
you.
Paloma?
Fantastic. Basically.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Alcohol and ice.
It's majority like
That's what you
tequila,
said.
tequila and grapefruit.
That's
Ah, okay.
kind of like what you said when a magician. How do you do that? Well, it's when a bartender. How do you make that? Well,
Yeah,
very well. Yeah,
very well.
Same
Thank
thing.
you. Right. Well, the other one is you got to tell me how to do that. Yo, a magician, you got to tell me how to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, don't blink.
Can you keep a secret? Yeah. Yeah. So can I. Who uses a line like
That's
that?
the
mean.
so that's
Good.
the one magician's like code that I know. You don't ever reveal the secret.
Right. Right.
I
Unless
saw-
you're really into it.
I saw-
And then you buy my book.
There you go. Amazing Magic by Jonathan May came out in October, and we also got Go For It Bum, How I Was Living My Dream, How COVID Took It Away. Came out. What'd you
And
say?
how I got it all back.
Or how I
Don't
got
forget
it all
that part.
back.
So like this one is for kids, like 5 to 10-year-old, just magic tricks.
Okay, I'll start there.
Because that's where I started. With,
Yeah.
yeah, start there, sure. But there's a David Blaine trick in here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, I saw on
It's in here.
Hello
remember,
Iowa.
Remember the
you
one where he floated in the air?
did- Yeah.
It's in here, baby.
Is it?
That's right.
I did see on Illusionist one way to do that.
Yeah. Well, this is a lot cheaper than.
We'll get back into the books though because it's time for the blitz.
Oh, good.
I saw that you revealed one of your tricks on Hello Iowa, though.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh.
The napkin one.
No, the
Oh yeah,
thing in
with the wand. Yes, yes. Well, if you're not 8 and you don't know how that trick works, then we got issues.
I think I saw a magnet, but I could be wrong.
Thank you very much.
You guys, are you guys ready for the blitz?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go.
Jonathan, I'll ask you first. All the questions, and we'll ask Cody. We'll compare answers. Question number 1. Are Lucky Charms actually magically delicious, or are they just scamming us?
I answer that.
Yep.
They are magically delicious.
All right. Question 2. What was your last Google search?
Me.
Yeah.
My
These
last
are
Google,
all you.
sorry. My last Google search. My last Google search was, what is Stoicism?
Stoicism.
Yeah.
What is Stoicism?
Stoicism is, you've heard that, like, he's stoic.
Being
You've
very
heard
stoic?
That? He's a stoic. Marcus Aurelius was a famous stoic. And so it's kind of like the Greek version of Zen Buddhism. And I had read about it, and I thought, I don't know what that is, so I'm going to Google it.
Okay.
Not funny, but
No,
interesting,
that's
right?
fair. Yeah. Question 3. Would you rather have a vagina for your forehead or have a back made out of penises like a stegosaurus?
Jesus, we're going real off.
Yeah.
We're going real off.
Well,
with this one.
This is going to sell a lot of birthday party shows for me.
yeah.
Well, we filter this not for kids YouTube.
That's
so
right.
you're
That's
not-
right. Put
yeah.
a big discllaimer
Yeah,
on it. We'll be
it's-
fine.
Yeah.
So the mom's booking
They're
parties.
18 or over and still
Yeah.
having birthday parties then.
Okay, right. I do adult birthday parties too.
Okay.
I would. I go for the Stegosaurus.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Question 4. What question annoys you the most that people ask you?
I would say, especially with regarding magic, since all I think about is magic, I would say that. Have you seen this one?
Okay.
Because it's
trying
the
to
same
show you a trick?
Yeah, trying to show me a trick.
Nice.
Or I'll pony back that with, is this how David Copperfield did this?
This.
Because I have a theory, and everybody has a theory, and they want me to tell them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I know.
Are there tricks that he's done that you don't know how they're
Oh,
done?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. There's tricks that he does that nobody knows.
Okay.
Question 5. If you could invent a phone app, what would it be?
Oh, I like that one. Wherever I'm at, GPS, where the closest single malt scotch is.
Nice.
Yeah, because if I show up and then, hey, I'd like a scotch, and they have not
scotch. Not
I
scotch.
get
Fair
concerned.
enough. Fair enough. Question number 6. I have 2 more. Question number 6. Better magician, Willy Wonka or the Wizard of Oz?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to have to go with the Wizard of Oz because is there a because? Is it,
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I would say because first of all, there wasn't the reveal to the end,
Right.
Right, and he had everybody fooled, including the audience watching at home.
So he was like the original David Blaine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think, and then he comes out
You
of the curtain.
said you said Willy Wonka or
I said
Wizard of Oz.
the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Wizard of Oz.
And last
I got
question.
that one wrong, huh?
Question 7. Ben Eulin. What's up with that guy?
Ben Eulin. I could talk about Ben Eulin forever. When I actually moved to Des Moines to work for Ben Eulin
Yeah.
a long time ago at Adventureland Park, worked backstage, set up the illusions, did the lights and the sound and stuff. And prior to that, though, when I was 8, he called me up on stage. I went to Adventure. I was already a magician by then. I started when I was 5. He called me up on stage. So he was my hero already.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Des Moines as an adult, and I was already married and worked for him. And then we got to be best friends. I mean, my kids call him Uncle Ben.
Nice.
So
He makes
that's
good
what's up
rice,
with
too.
I was just gonna say
Yeah,
that.
makes
Damn
good
it.
rice. And,
That's the best instant rice I've ever had.
yeah.
good.
And that was the blitz for you.
Oh, okay, great.
Quick-
Quick
My
side
turn?
note. I heard Uncle Ben's changing their logo actually, so it's gonna be you could be or Ben
It
Eulin
should
could
be
be
Ben
the
Eulin.
new
He worked out in San Francisco too, so it really should be.
Me and
Yeah.
him are still beefing.
Yeah, so it'd be
You and Ben Eulin are beefing?
yeah, it'd be a real corny rice, but it'd be good.
yeah.
Right, Cody? I got your back on the beef.
Attaboy,
Yeah.
attaboy.
Wow. Do we talk about the beef? What's the
Well,
beef?
we'll get there. We'll
okay,
get there.
all right.
Cody, question 1 on the blitz: are Lucky Charms actually magically delicious, or are they just scamming us?
Here's the thing. Tricks is the real magical. Because the tricks are for kids, and that's why they're all circles now, because we're adults, we can't see the shapes anymore. So I'm saying they're scamming us.
What about the marshmallows, though?
Yeah,
I mean, if
marshmallows.
Yeah,
they
that's
made a
right.
Lucky Charms with just marshmallows, then that'd be a real good cereal.
Okay.
They put something else in.
Cody, question 2, and don't lie. What was your last Google search?
My last Google search was Jonathan May, Des Moines comedian.
That's fair. I believe that.
Good. I need all
I
the
should have
hits.
said, what was your third from last Google search?
It was actually probably something about baseball, honestly.
Interesting life you live, Cody. Question 3. Would you rather have a vagina for your forehead or have a back made out of penises like a stegosaurus?
I'm going to go with the Stegosaurus.
Hey.
Okay. Question
I'd
4.
pat you on the back, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're-
I know
they're-
it's on
they're
your
just-
back.
They're
Yeah.
just little nubs, though.
Like, we
They're
don't
not,
want to be completely...
fully
We
erect.
can't get completely kicked off YouTube here.
Yeah.
Question 4. What question annoys you the most that people ask you?
You already asked me this. How tall are you?
Okay.
Ah.
Well, that's fair. Question 5. If you could invent a phone app, what would it be?
It would be Hinge 2.0. So I could get back on it.
Did you know Cody got banned from Hinge? You know what Hinge is?
No.
It's a like a hookup app for your phone.
Online dating app.
And you got kicked off it.
I have no idea why.
Well, if you
I tried to find out.
If you were to guess why Cody got kicked off, what would you guess? It's because he did a magic reveal too soon, maybe.
I see. All right.
Yeah.
Behind the wizard behind the curtain.
Question 6, Cody. Better magician, Willy Wonka or the Wizard of Oz?
See, I'm going with Willy Wonka because he didn't really reveal what his true intentions were until the end either. And he had all those assistants.
Yeah, you're right.
The Oompa Loompas.
He
And
was creepier to me.
and he magically made Uncle Joe become not a piece of shit and learn how to walk and take care
There
of his
was
family. Or was it Grandpa Joe?
Grandpa Joe. There was a reveal
Grandpa
on
Joe
like
Thomas.
things that happen on that movie. Take like the room where you go and eat everything. Most of that was actually edible, except for the chocolate river.
Wow.
The foam that they spray on when they
You don't
go
want
on
to know
the
what the chocolate river was.
yeah, the foam that they spray on the when they go on like the ride and they go through the tunnel, it actually irritated the skin, so they had to stop production for like 6 or 7 days because the people were like it irritated their skin. They had to like heal.
You know that in the last scene of The Wizard of Oz, when they were about ready to go up in the balloon,
Yeah.
you know that if you watch closely, you can see the actor who's playing the Tin Man untie the balloon.
Oh really?
Did you know that?
Uh-uh.
Because the whole thing is that she floats away and they're like, oh, no, no, no. So all the attention is over here like a magic trick, and the actor just goes over and he unties the rope, and then he goes, oh, no, no, no. It's great. You got to watch it sometime.
I haven't watched that.
So you got to
in
turn
years.
Pink Floyd off, and you got to watch
Yeah.
closely.
And Cody, last question, question 7. Ben Eulin, what's up with that guy?
I mean, he's like the 7th best magician I know.
Wow.
You know 7 magicians?
Like
That's I don't even know 7 magicians.
I don't. Yeah. I know
mean,
you and my dad. So-
I know Jonathan May, the best magician I know. Myself, I consider a magician. I've heard what you.
Self-confidence.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
I've heard how you make that dick disappear, Marshall.
I think Cody should be cut off from alcohol the rest of the show.
What is that?
It's a Jaeger bomb.
Okay. I've heard about you and Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
It's-
Have you heard the song Jaeger bomb?
No.
That's a good one.
Song.
All right.
Our
Okay,
previous
let's
guest made it
let's
sing
go
it.
through compare answers here.
Okay.
Question 1: Are Lucky Charms actually magically delicious, or are they just scamming us? They are magically delicious, Cody. You lose that
Tricks
point.
is the magic one, man. Come on.
No, tricks for kids, Cody.
Yeah, that's why we can't see the shapes anymore because we're adults.
Okay. Anyways, what was your last Google search? I can't even pronounce what word. Jonathan
Stoicism?
said. Yeah.
Stoicism, yes.
So I'm gonna give that point to Cody just because I can't pronounce
All
it.
right.
Fair enough.
Mine was to Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Question
R.I.P.
3 was the vagina for forehead or penis is like a stegosaurus. You guys had the same answer, so that's a push. Question annoys you the most. People ask you. Your magic one, obviously.
Okay, good.
That'd be annoying as shit.
Yeah.
Cody, grow up.
Been trying for 33 years.
If you could invent a phone app, what would it be? Hinge 2.0 is a good one, but the single scotch.
I knew I'd have him with the whiskey.
Yeah. Better magician, Willy Wonka or Wizard of Oz? I'm going to go with Willy Wonka.
Okay.
Wizard of Oz.
Well, I guess we're done here.
No, there's one more. And Ben Eulin, what's up with that guy?
Yeah.
Cody, I think you're just being rude to Ben Eulin for no reason here, and I don't think that's very fair. So, I'm gonna give this-
Legendary status.
Yeah, the legendary Ben
I
Eulin.
thought you had my back on this, you said.
Up
Oh, that's
until
right. You did say that.
up until he answered.
Oh, you
Oh,
did- you
okay.
have you ever met Ben?
No, not personally. I've been to a show at Adventureland.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I met him the one time at open mic night when we came back and did like a after hours.
Yep.
Like we did open mic night. Sid we went to an opening of Chummy, and then came back to Teehees and one of our previous guests, David, did a little stand-up bit, and I did some time up there, and David Kilbride did some time up there.
Sounds familiar. Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he's funny.
And I talked to Ben a little bit after that.
Yeah.
Little
great.
did I know he was going to start a beef with me.
Yeah. Let's hear about this beef. What happened? What do you do?
Yeah, Cody, what happened?
So, I'm a new magician or new comedian.
He's going after my job.
New amateur comedian, amateur
comedian,
magician. Yeah.
Just I'm doing some stand-up, and I'm kind of like, I wrote this new bit, and I haven't memorized it. So I'm on stage, kind of reading off my phone, and like trying to make sure that I'm doing. And he goes on Facebook and publicly blasts me, and I'm just upset.
Personally?
I don't know, probably not.
Well,
but-
Cody was. I think it was. He grouped a bunch of people together that were using their phone.
Yeah.
And he blamed it on because when he started, they didn't use their phones on stage. But when he started, they didn't even have landlines yet.
Sure. Writing it on napkins on the. Sure.
Yeah. But I had like 5 of my friends literally send me the screenshot of his message. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So now that.
So-
But secretly, we're just trying to get free season passes to Adventureland.
Yeah.
You're going the wrong direction on that one.
Yeah, we need to start a beef with Mike Krantz. We're doing this. We're doing this wrong.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that either.
No. Yeah, we'll be banned from Adventureland. So that's the Ben Euland thing.
Well, you bring him on. Bring him on.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Work it all out.
Yeah.
Work it.
Yeah, he'll put
We're
he'll put 4 balls in your hand.
February,
He only put 3 in
well,
mine.
we've already got a match set up. February 20th. We're going to headline Cody King, Ben Euland, headline Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul.
I like it. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, all kidding aside, obviously, yeah, he's a great guy. And,
Right.
and when you've had Willie Farrell on. I've
Yeah.
seen
Yep.
Willie, my buddy Willie, and my buddy Ben. When, hey guys, when
Hey,
I've
guys.
seen, they're not watching. Who am I kidding? When
Willie might watch. Got nothing else going on.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll send him a link. Tell him to watch. He's got
All right,
nothing-
that sounds good. We should put a test in.
Yeah.
Right? Willie, if you're watching this, the answer is 4 of clubs. There, now see.
Then he can pull the card out.
Yeah.
Let's see. So then when I say, oh, you watched it, did you?
No, it
What was the card?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
And then you never see me again.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Sorry.
He'll bury you next to what's his name? It's buried under the Giant Stadium.
Oh,
Hoffa?
Hoffa, Jim
yeah,
Hoffa.
Hoffa, yeah.
Oh, have you seen The Irishman?
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't yet.
fantastic.
Oh my gosh,
It's 3 hours long, so I'm trying to find time.
it's worth it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I saw it at the Fluor Cinema. It was awesome.
Oh, that's cool. You saw it in the theater.
Oh yeah, that was the only place showing it. It was weird to me.
I had to wait for.
I know Netflix had the rights, but
Yeah.
it was good. So you have books.
I do.
You have a book called "Go For It, Bum."
That's this one. Go for it, bum. How I was living my dream, how COVID took it away, and how I got it all back.
Yeah, which oddly enough, it's the same thing I tell Cody every time he goes to hit on a girl. I say, "Go for it, bum."
Go for it, bum.
You
Yeah.
sound like Rocky's trainer. Come on, you
Mick.
bum.
Come on,
Mick.
you
Yeah.
bum.
You get up, you bum.
Eat lightning and crap thunder. Right.
So I'm thinking, since that's what I say to him, you have a book. Could we magically make a?
I'll put you in the next book.
Yeah,
Well,
there you go.
I was gonna say we could do a crossover story where you magically make Cody disappear.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ben is the illusionist. So
Oh, there we
you're going to have
see?
to be friends with Ben Euland. He's-
Ben, hey Ben, I'm on your side now, man. We got a
He'll
lot
make
of
things
common.
appear real that really aren't.
We got a lot of common
So
interests.
can Ben make me appear tall to women?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. He
Perfect.
Can. He can.
I am in.
you
I'm
find
Ben.
you a
We're
shorter
best
woman.
friends, buddy.
You just find a shorter girl.
Yeah.
And you're set.
So your books here, where are they available at?
Just for me.
So,
I haven't put them on Amazon or anything, but yeah, hit me up on my Facebook or my website, or they can contact with all the links and stuff that you provide here. I wrote it just this year, and it came out in October. The next one's coming out here at the end of this month. But my dad always called my two older brothers and I bum in a nice way, right? So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Not you are a bum, you're the bum, right? So no matter what I'd say, Dad, I want to be a magician when I grow up. I'm 5. Go for it, bum. Right?
Yeah.
My mom was always supportive, saying, "Oh, that's fun, honey. Go for it." And so whatever it was, go for it, bum. So I put that down because this book chronicles my life in the corporate world.
Okay.
Because I used to work in the insurance world, and I had different sales jobs, a sales background, and I was always doing magic on the side, always doing it on the weekends or whatever, part-time professional magician. And then back in 2011, I went, you know what, to heck with it. I can't take it anymore. So I quit, which, of course, brings up the question, I want to be a full-time entertainer.
Right.
How did you do that? How do you take care of 2 kids? My youngest was 6.5 weeks old when I quit. Gave up corporate job, gave up
And your
salary,
wife stayed with
benefits.
you, huh?
And she stayed with. Well, it's funny. I read it in the book. She said, "I'll give you 1 year. You have 1 year. Get it out of your system. This whole magic thing, right? Or make it work." And so I made it work. That was coming up
Wow.
on 11 years ago.
Okay.
So I talk about how I did it in here. So
Okay. So is there tricks in here too then? Or
No tricks in here.
Just gotta
That
tell us a
was more
story.
like a biography-ish.
right, it's part biography, part motivational.
Okay.
So basically, everybody needs one. what
Gotcha.
I'm saying.
Yeah. And then we got Amazing Magic. This one has tricks in it, right?
Yes, that one has the
Okay.
magic tricks in it. You about 5 to 10-year-olds.
Okay.
It's perfect for.
Gotcha.
And then what I do is, if the kids need help with it, I have a Patreon webpage set up where I'll give them magic lessons.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Because I didn't have the internet when I was a kid, so it was
If,
all the library.
Neither did Ben Eulin.
If Kim
That's right.
If Kim Reynolds opens our bars back up, maybe I'll invest some money in learning magic.
That's right. You know, I did magic every Thursday and Friday night, and every Sunday morning at the Embassy Suites down the road.
Okay.
I did that for about 5 years because they have their bar
Yep.
set up that if you stay there, you get free drinks, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, the problem was, as soon as the bar would close at 7, what's everybody do?
Goes somewhere else.
Right, they go to their room, or
Yeah.
they go buy a 6-pack at the gas station,
Yeah.
and they go to the room or whatever, or they come to the bars, which is great for downtown, not good for Embassy. So they hired me to do bar magic to keep people there.
Okay.
So now you're calling your buddy saying, "You gotta come down here. There's a magician at the bar."
Yeah.
Now you don't mind paying a little bit more for a drink because you got a free show.
Entertainment.
So
So, you've been doing this for 11 years now, full time?
full time 11
Okay.
years, but since I'm 38 now, and I started when I was 5.
So they say that if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Is that true?
Yeah, that's it. That's kind of the theme of the book. Is
Okay.
I love it. You know, even now, of course, I went from over. Typically I run about over 400 shows a year.
400. So
Four-
you're doing
400
more than one a day.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And the summertime I do a library tour, so I might do 4 or 5 a day then, so that certainly helps. But then weekly shows, they make a big impact. But my record is 437 shows in 1 year, or appearances, and then of course this year it's like 35.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you gonna do? I'm like, well, I get a lot of people like at Teehees when we first met, when you asked me to do this. You're a full-time entertainer. How'd you do it? Well, so I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
So we'll get more into backstory and everything else, but we gotta get into our sponsors real quick.
Okay.
Lola's Fine Hot Sauce. Have you had it?
I haven't had it, but I wonder if they put it in this Bloody Mary because it's good.
You want to put some in there?
Yes.
You got
Yes.
a couple open. Let's
So
see.
the- so
It's
just
open. Give me the light one.
The light one?
Original.
I'm a lightweight.
All right. Let's go with the original. I think that's the lightest one.
yeah, the original, because it's original ghost pepper. What's
Bring
that?
it on, Lola.
Trinidad Scorpion and Carolina Reaper.
Lola. So is
Yep.
this? No, that's Lolita. No, wait. What's Lola? What was Stanley Kubrick?
Stanley Kubrick was Lolita.
Lolita. Lola. It was
No, was it Lola? I can't
not
remember.
Lolita.
So
Anyway, it's a great movie.
Anyway, so this is
So great, I remember the name.
local hot sauce, non-GMO, no additives, all that good stuff. Gluten free. Yeah, vegan.
Vegan. Okay.
It's a
All right. Thanks.
Des Moines, Iowa favorite.
Yeah,
Made here in town.
made
Yeah.
here in town.
Made
Yep.
here in town.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
I haven't made it out much in COVID.
Just
so.
give it a little. Yep. It's got.
They got so they have hot sauces. They also have a margarita mix. They have a Bloody Mary mix.
Oh, they have Bloody Mary.
They
They got my
even sell-
business.
They've got
They even sell
salsa.
packets of
Thanks, Lola.
packets of hot sauce. if
So
you
it's,
just wanna carry 'em with you.
the owner. This is the original one was his mom's recipe.
And that was Lola.
Yeah, that was Lola.
Mhm.
Yep. So he created that, started selling it. He had a corporate job too, doing insurance actually,
Hey,
and said, I want to do this Lola's thing full time, and
that's really
Yeah.
good.
now they're
Kinda
in
blow.
they're in 4 countries. They're in over 4,000 stores.
They're at High
incredible.
V's and
Yeah.
everything. Or if you don't want to go to the store because you don't feel safe,
Yeah.
go online, lolasfinehotsauce.com.
That's a lot of people.
Use the promo code AskThe8Ball. You get 10% off your order.
Lola's. Do you need a magician by chance?
Yes. Yes. We'll make it all disappear as we drink it.
Could you do a trick with a bottle like that? Like just out of someone just gave you an object and said, "Hey, do a trick with this."
Well, I could do one.
Could you?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You got a napkin? I'll show you one. Got a paper napkin? Is there a paper napkin?
Joe.
We'll get a paper napkin on the next
Yeah.
break, and I'll do a trick with
Yeah.
Lola's hot sauce bottle.
And also our other sponsor, BBops. Fantastic food. You're a BBops fan, I hope.
Yes, BBops, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Does that work?
Well, that's paper.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
BBops actually has these sweatshirts for sale now.
Yeah.
They're the original BBops logo. They're teamed up with Misplaced Morals Company or clothing
Misplaced
company.
Morals Clothing.
Yep. You can go to any of our social media pages and find the link for it. They're on sale now through that website. BBops wants to sell these. They want you to have a nice warm sweatshirt for the holidays.
I like it.
$5 goes to Wounded Warrior Project
Yep.
still?
$5 goes to the Warrior Project.
Wounded Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And if you,
BBops in style. You bebop to BBops.
yeah. I even roll up to the drive-thru window wearing my
You
BBops
like that one?
sweatshirt.
Thanks. with your fresh threads. Yeah. See, I'm hip. I'm 38, but I'm hip.
Oh no, I believe it.
You know all the cool lingo.
I'm groovy.
do you
I'm down.
when you do shows for the kids, do you learn like lingos that you never heard before?
I do. I get it for my kids as well. I have
Okay.
a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old, 8 and a half, 9-year-old. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're not mine. I can't keep track. No, they're mine. I think they're mine. They do card tricks. Does that count?
They're
First
yours.
words were pick a card. I think they're mine.
Yeah.
Pick a cod, any cod.
Yeah, right.
cod,
yeah.
any cod.
I always get the birthdays mixed up. But yeah, they teach me a lot of the lingo too.
Okay.
Nice. So big thanks to Lola's, big thanks to BBops. Also, big thanks to Coa Cantina for hosting us this wonderful evening.
Cheers.
And we'll be back after this commercial break.
You want to do a magic trick before we go to the show? Before we go to break?
Oh, always leave them wanting more.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
like it. Good
When we
thinking.
come back in from the break,
If I'm still here.
magic will be happening.
Yeah. Here, I got this. Where's Jonathan?
Poof.
Lola's is a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. You can find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code AskThe8Ball for 10% off your purchase.
Hey guys, Eric Marshall here on behalf of Ask the 8Ball podcast, showing off the new BBops custom hoodie, available for a limited time. If you'd like to purchase one, the link is available on all of our social media pages. Also, $5 from every hoodie purchased goes directly to the Wounded Warrior Project. If you don't want to get a black hoodie, they also have white ones, red ones, gray ones, royal blue, light blue, and they come with a free keychain. Again, thanks to Misplaced Morals, Thread Chemistry t-shirts, and BBops. We hope to see you rocking these hoodies real soon. In fact, get some BBops while you're at it. Always fantastic.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
BBops, big tasty burgers, hot crispy fries, and great chocolate shakes.
So why do you come to BBops?
The burgers are fresh and fast, and it tastes great.
I like the pork fritters and chicken sandwiches.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
There's only one place we go. BBops.
Oh, BBops, better than good.
For the best cleaning service in town, get a hold of Lulu's Cleaning Crew. With the holidays coming up or just house cleaning needs in general, Lulu's Cleaning Crew is your way to go. For all your cleaning needs, contact Lindsay of Lulu's Cleaning Crew at 515-864-6323 or email luluscleaningcrew@gmail.com. That's Lulu's, L-U-L-U. You can also find them on Facebook at Lulu's Cleaning Crew.
How many
Everybody-
dates did you take the BBops?
Everybody loves a man in uniform, right?
Well, that's why I'm singless, because I took
Fireman. They're the only ones that make
See?
calendars.
Take them to BBops, you'd be married by now. Big thanks to our sponsors,
Thanks,
Lola's, BBops, Coa Cantina for having us.
I'm going to do a Lola's trick.
Oh, yeah.
Did you forget
Let's
about
see
that? I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to set this down. So
Yeah, no, I'll hold it for you. Yeah.
This is the
I got 2 arms.
Trinidad
What do we got here?
Scorpion hot sauce.
Lola's Trinidad Scorpion Hot Sauce Magic Trick.
I need like a coin. You got a coin on you? A quarter, a dime? You got a quarter or a dime?
I got a dime. I got a dime, but she's downstairs getting us drinks right now.
Nobody really carries coins anymore.
You keep
Yeah, I was saying. I don't.
you keep coins in your wallet there, George Costanza?
I'll fold it up. Thanks. What's your name?
Kyle McLean.
Wait a second.
No, that's not Kyle.
That's not true.
I was about ready to say really nice things about him. All right, here we're gonna use Kyle's dollar. And we're gonna make it disappear.
Okay.
But if I don't cover up the bottle, the Lola's Trinidad Scorpion, if I don't cover it up with Lola's Trinidad Scorpion, you'll see how the magic works, and that's no fair. You don't want to see how the magic works.
No.
So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna cover it up like this, yeah, and I'm gonna make that dollar disappear on the count of 3. Here we go. Not up the sleeves. Ready? 1. Well, that was probably loud on the.
No, it's good.
Good.
It's good.
1, 2, 3, boom, and there it goes. Gone. Oops. Sorry. Hold on. Let me try it again. 1, 2, 3. Gone. Let me try it one more time. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. It's my fault. I had it upside.
Been out of practice.
I know. There we go. Here we go. This is right. Gone. Not working. I'm sorry. Let me try it one more time. One more time.
Oh, what the hell was
There we go.
that?
That's better, isn't it?
I was watching from behind.
I always goof that up. See, it's
was
the
watching
bottle
from
that
behind.
goes through, not the dollar. I'm
I
sorry.
was watching from behind. I don't even know what happened.
Holy
I was
cow.
watching from behind, and he still got me.
That was so smooth.
Thanks, appreciate that. Best bet. I got $1 out of it. That's
You
the
did.
best part.
100%.
Should've asked for 20.
That was 100% earned
Yeah.
dollar.
Thanks.
bonus for that
I was watching from behind that whole time.
I was
thinking,
thinking,
I'm gonna see how this trick works, and I'm gonna use this.
Oh no, I was thinking I
know
know
about
Lola's.
Lola's, so thanks Lola's.
I was thinking, so
Thanks,
I
buddy.
know the one that you do this.
Hold your mic.
I don't know if I can do this right.
Oh boy.
Hey, you should move your glass of water in your mic so the camera can see it.
I don't know if I can do
David
this right or
Blaine, you're a
not. We'll
trickless magician.
see.
All right. So
Oh,
Cody's
okay.
holding. I'm gonna narrate it like.
Are you gonna do the same trick? Oh, okay.
No. So Cody's got a shot glass covered with a napkin, and he's fisting it right now. So, well, I know he did that. You held it at the edge of the table and it landed on your lap.
Oh. You forgot to say.
Ta-da!
There you
Yeah,
go.
see?
Thank you.
See?
That's chapter 1.
Damn it.
See, Jonathan did his in the middle of the table.
I did mine
so
in the
how he
middle,
did
so-
that?
Yeah, well,
Not
that
a
was,
clue.
That was a little
Not
better.
a clue.
I was waiting for him to do that. I'm like, I know how to stuff. Like,
It's
no,
a
I don't. I have
contractual
no idea.
thing. They had to install a trap door before I got
Yeah.
here. It's very complicated.
Yeah. He's actually owns Coa. We didn't tell us. He built these tables. So after watching Cody do that, it seems like a perfect time to go into the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week award.
Okay.
Wow.
You forgot to go.
Oh, well,
You can add that in post.
yeah. No, we have a little intro we put in for it.
In a world of Kyle McLean's, only one stands out. It's the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week award.
Yeah, you'll check that. You check that out on
I
Dante's.
did, yeah.
So I have 2 nominees. Cody, do you have any nominees this week?
I've got 2 also.
Do you have any one you want to nominate?
No.
That's fair.
I don't see people anymore.
Do you want
I
to
have
nominate?
stay home.
You can nominate Kyle McLean if you want.
I haven't met him. I don't know. Maybe he's a stoic.
That's why you
I-
should. That's why you
I-
should nominate him because he hasn't took time to meet you.
Well, you know.
He hasn't invited you to do any shows at his bars.
But I could have. Maybe he has bars.
He has 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
one right across the street here, Bellhop, and then Hello Marjorie.
Well, he needs a magician to do bar magic
Yeah,
since COVID's over.
obviously.
I agree.
BBops needs me to do balloon animals. We all need that.
All right, my first nominee is the 2024 Paris Olympics for adding breakdancing as an official Olympic sport.
I saw that. I heard about that.
The Olympics tried to get rid of wrestling a few years ago.
Yeah, F that.
But now they've added breakdancing.
I'm rubbing off on you with this clean thing, aren't I? Did you notice that?
Yeah, F that, man. This is malarkey. So basically, the Olympics are saying breakdancing is just as much of a sport and athletic.
Wrestling
as
shouldn't. It was one
wrestling.
of the first. Oh, no, I don't even want to get into that. I was furious.
After
when
all,
they
hey,
took that
I
back.
will. What they do deserve credit because breakdancing is the only sport that requires a flattened cardboard box.
You're not wrong.
So,
Yeah.
they're onto something there.
Yeah.
My first one is, and I know this was a couple weeks ago, but I just remembered to bring it up. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman for their criticism of the flyover before the game of the Blue Angels flying over the
That's right. He
stadium.
got big
Remember that?
trouble for that.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
criticizing that. So
That's
first of all, Joe Buck, the worst announcer in all of sports. I can't stand him.
Okay.
And Troy Aikman's actually pretty good, but he's a cowboy, so F him.
Okay, Cody, I'll
okay.
take your Joe Buck and I'll one up you a new nominee.
Okay.
Chris Collinsworth. Chris Collinsworth from NBC.
He's not as
Sunday
bad
Night
as Joe
Football.
Buck. Joe Buck does 2 sports.
Oh,
That's true. Well, yeah.
that means he's twice as bad.
yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to be nominated just for the fact he's the most annoying broadcaster. But the comments he made about how he's impressed with women in Pittsburgh's knowledge of sports, which many took as being sexist. Normally I wouldn't think that's sexist, but because it's Chris Collinsworth, I happen to agree with everyone that called him sexist.
Okay.
So
I'll
Chris
take
Collinsworth.
your Chris and one up you there.
Okay.
Chris Hoven for driving and getting pulled over with a .31 BAC.
Wow.
With his kids in the car.
Oh, before you said kids in the car, I'm like, that's impressive. Then I'm like, well, no.
Yeah, got pulled over, had
That's-
2 kids in the car,
that's
both
low
under the
life
age
right
of
there.
6.
I was just gonna ask, were the kids like 25 and
They were
28 or
6 and 4, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's a low life. That's a
Got
low
pulled
life
over
move.
with .31. So what's that? 4 times the legal limit?
That's not even
Almost,
conscious.
just
Yeah.
almost 4 times. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. And my last nominee is going to be Cody King for just trying to one up your magic trick with that, with whatever that bullshit he just pulled was. Or sorry, that bull spit he just pulled was.
He's practicing. He'll get it to the middle of the table
Hey,
next time.
like I said, I'm a very, very amateur porn star. I mean, magician.
Yes, that's
They
true.
all involve tricks.
Yeah.
What?
They all involve tricks.
That's
caught that
That's accurate.
Took me a second, but I
See,
caught it.
I like the under the radar comedy. That's what I
Yeah.
go for. You're going to wake up. It's all time delay. At 2 o'clock this morning, you guys are going to wake up in hysterics. It'll be-
Yeah, like, oh my God, did you hear what he said? I'm gonna call Cody and wake him. Oh, he'll still be out. He'll be at
That's
the
right.
strip club.
That's right.
I'm not Joe Thomas.
That's fair. Let's give the LLPOS award this week to what's the guy, Chris something?
Chris Hoven.
Chris Hoven. Chris
Yep.
Hoven, you are this week's Kyle McLean low life piece of shit. Was that a local person?
No, he was, I want to say, Oregon.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Drugs are legal there now.
They are.
Yeah.
Or they will be January.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I had to double check on the location, but yeah. 2 kids in the car, .31.
That's hardcore.
Yeah. Let's just bust into a name game, then we can just have the rest of the time just to bull spit with each other, you know?
The bull spit, yeah.
The bull spit. Yeah, we're not swearing. We're clean comedy now. We're bull spit.
You guys can go on the library tour with me.
Yeah. Actually, who attends your library shows?
Librarians.
Yeah, I get the librarian, the hiring party, as it
Do
were.
you have to whisper your, like...
Yeah, that's a great line. No, it's going to be, it's during the summer, of course.
Okay.
And every state has their own theme, you know, lift off into space with reading, or the science of reading and things like that. And so magicians and jugglers and artists and clowns, all kinds of amazing, talented people, storytellers, they get together and they tour around. So I do Iowa, Illinois, and South Dakota.
Okay.
And I'll hit up usually 40 or 50 libraries in a 6-week period.
Nice.
And so yeah, it's you know, it's all the babysitters and daycares, maybe stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dads with the kids.
Yeah.
Because the other kids are at t-ball and
Yeah.
swim team and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fun. And the best part is sometimes what I'll do is if I can work it out, I might do the kids show, the family show that afternoon, and then that evening I might have a show at a nice bar like this
Yeah.
or something, and then I get the adult crowd.
Nice.
So I can kind of change gears.
So none of the librarians hit you up for your overdue book fees on the
They
on
don't.
that Mickey Mouse
They don't.
book?
No,
Nice.
I have made a trade before, actually, for magic shows and or balloon animals for a hard to find magic book that
nice.
is. I mean, it was known to me,
Yeah.
and maybe she didn't know that it was valuable at the time. It's been reprinted since, so I can sleep at night again. But it was a really good deal for a while.
Do you know who? So growing up, we're all the same age. You know Al Bundy, Married Children?
Yeah, of course.
Did you see the episode where he has the overdue?
Yes.
And the librarian
What was the name of
stayed.
the librarian? Do you
I can't remember. She stayed alive until he returned his book.
That's right.
And he said she kept just pouring sugar into her coffee and stirring it. And he said when he was a kid, he said, "I'm gonna put sugar in her gas tank." And she goes, "You never live up to your word." And he goes, "Oh, I'm going to," and steals the sugar and walks out.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned. I was just thinking about Married with Children the other day because when you're a teenager and you're watching that in high school, it was funny because it was funny. When you're married with children in real life,
Yep.
it's funny because it's a documentary. Right? It really is.
Yeah.
There are so many
Are
jokes
you
that I
saying your
didn't
wife
get.
doesn't cook for you?
Oh, my wife is an amazing cook. My wife is European, so she is
A great
she's-
cook.
I like my women. I like my coffee, foreign and sweet. So yeah.
Nice. There's so many jokes
That's a
that
funnier
you can
joke
take
than
that
you
way.
gave it credit for, just for the record.
Yeah, there's so many jokes you can take with that one, but
I
we're
know,
gonna
right.
we're gonna leave it at yours.
You know, so many bad things are said about eBay. You know, it worked out well for me. She's here now.
I think I did a joke on my stand-up there last time I did it that said, my girlfriend's really bad at sex. You know, she doesn't move, she doesn't make noise, and every time we have sex, I have to reinflate her.
You surprised me with that. I didn't see it
I don't
coming.
get it.
I didn't see it coming.
I don't get it.
Well,
You
you
don't get
need
it?
one of
That's
his
fine.
girlfriends, and you'll. Get
Oh
it.
yeah, same personality. I guess.
Well, obviously, when I say my girlfriend, I mean in this made-up story.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
making it
yeah.
up right now.
So should we go into the name
Name
game?
game?
Name game.
Let's
Let's
do
bring
it.
it on.
But real quick though, before I forget, our executive producer Zach Tobas showed me a magic trick,
Oh.
and I need to do it for you.
Here we
and I
go.
want you to tell me how amazed you are
Okay,
at this
all right,
magic
This is
that's
the
trick.
good.
best magic I've ever seen
This
in my life.
reminds me of
Yeah.
the game we played earlier. Where I asked the
But
question.
this one's fantastic.
Okay, I'm ready.
No props involved.
All right.
Just magic.
Okay, poof.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun,
I see it,
dun,
I see it.
dun,
Here we go.
dun, 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 dun.
Camera
Oh!
trick. It was a camera trick. It
was
was a camera
yeah.
trick. It was a camera trick. I'm ready.
Did the camera cut out?
that was good.
I didn't see that one coming.
That was good.
I didn't see that one
Good.
coming.
No.
Shout out to Zach Tobas for the magic trick. With that being said,
I've never seen the finale. I've seen the beginning, but I didn't see the follow-up.
with that being said, let's go into the name
What
game.
lasts longer, that trick or your sex?
some things are better unspoken.
This is at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, first one, name game. Who is?
The name game.
What?
Who is?
Yeah!
Name game. Here we go. No, I go first.
Nope, we both go. We're a team.
You guys are a team on this.
All right, so we just shout
last
it out.
week,
We know the answer.
Last
You know
week,
the answer?
Him
Shout
and
it out,
Dante got, I think, 4 out of 5 last week. Yeah. That was good.
He's a cool dude. First
Yeah.
time I ever met Dante was in the green room at the Funny Bone, and he had brought in his shoes that he was going to wear for a set that night in a separate box. I thought, that's just a high quality guy.
Yeah, this
I
guy
like
knows
this
he's
guy.
good.
You got to keep your Jordan
Style.
All right, number 1. Real name, David Kotkin.
David Copperfield.
David Copperfield.
Nice. You guys are good, man.
That's right.
It sounded like David Copperfield. So.
Nice. All right, 1 for 1. Second one, J. Scott Greenspan. J. Scott Greenspan.
I don't know.
Is that Jay from Jay and Silent Bob? No, that wouldn't be his name.
Nope.
What's
J. Scott Greenspan.
Jay
Greenspan.
Scott?
The Greenspan's throwing me off. I don't know.
Jason Alexander.
No kidding.
AKA
Who's
George
also a
from
magician.
Seinfeld.
Did you know that? You know he's a magician?
George from Seinfeld is?
Yeah.
I did
he
not know
won
that.
Magic Castle Magician of the Year.
Did he
a few
really?
years back. Really talented magician.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll have to YouTube that one.
Yeah, YouTube it. Great stuff.
That's awesome. I love George.
Number 3, Robert Allen Zimmerman. Robert Allen Zimmerman. These ones a little harder this week.
Yeah, this is tough.
Robert Allen.
You started out hot, but then it's
Bobby somebody?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Bobby Flay.
Take just Bob.
Just
All right.
Bob.
Well, just I mean, that was
Well,
going
it's not De Niro.
Robert Allen Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
I give up.
I don't know.
Bob Dylan.
Oh.
Nice.
Penn Jillette would have known that. Penn from Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
He was a big Bob
Those
Dylan
guys are
friend.
awesome.
Yeah.
Fourth one, Marvin Lee Aday. Marvin Lee Aday.
A day. A-D-A-Y?
Yep.
I don't know the answer. I just want to get credit for spelling his last name.
I'll give you a hint on this one. Also could be served for dinner.
Marvin Lee Aday.
Marvin Lee Aday also could be served for dinner. Was the bus driver in Spice World, the movie.
Spice World. Is that what
Meatloaf.
Spice Girls?
Meatloaf is the correct
Wow,
answer.
Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Say that again. Robert
Marvin Lee Aday.
Marvin Lee. We should just come up with Marvin Lee.
Marvin Lee,
he was
yeah.
already, that was already taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Marvin
Meatloaf.
Lee Aday was Meatloaf. Okay.
Meatloaf. See, I know my Spice Girl movies.
Oh, me too.
The
I saw
sequel-
I didn't know. I wasn't 100% sure that was a Spice Girl movie. I didn't know it was like
sequel's coming out.
I didn't know it was like a cooking show
fun
that
fact,
I missed
saw
or
that
something.
at the Silver Cinemas back in the day when it came out.
Wow.
And the last one, if either one of you get this, I'll be very impressed. Kimberly Denise Jones. I'll give you a hint on this one also. Old school female hip hop artist. Kimberly Denise Jones.
Lil Kim?
Look at you, man.
Wow.
I'm hip.
Attaboy.
I'm
Attaboy.
Nice. That was you guys got
2 out of 5.
3.
3? 3 out of
3 out of
5.
5. That's not bad
Hey,
for.
that would have been the record until
Yeah.
Dante's episode.
Yeah, I mean I gave you some hints, but you still got 3.
Hey, the guy
And
wears
as
new
Meatloaf
shoes
said-
for stuff. I can't
Yeah.
compete with that.
As
He's
Meatloaf
fr-
said,
he's
2 out of
fresh,
3
he's
ain't
hip.
bad.
2 out of 3. Oh, well
But
done.
3 out of 5.
That was that was good how you tied that together.
Thank you.
We should have planned that out.
I
That
would
was
do
good.
anything for love, but I won't.
I
Do
won't,
that.
won't do that.
No.
Jesus.
Dashboard light. Is that your next one?
Yeah, confessionals.
Your truck's lights are still on, by the way.
That sounds about right. Hot takes. Do you have any hot takes?
What's a hot take?
Hot take. I'll give you an example. Here's my hot take of the week. Robin Williams never made a funny movie.
What?
Oh my!
Hot take. Robin Williams never made a
So,
funny
like,
movie.
unpopular
you upset
opinion?
The crowd. The crowd's.
Yeah,
Unpopular opinions, is that what you're saying?
that's essentially a hot
First
take.
of all, Hook is awesome.
Is it funny? Is it funny?
I don't know. Rufio is hilarious.
But was Robin Williams funny in Hook?
I see what you're getting at here.
Mrs. Doubtfire, I could maybe give maybe give Mrs. Doubtfire.
And I suppose Live on Broadway doesn't count, does it? As a movie?
No.
Because we know how funny that was.
Honestly, my
Live
favorite
at the Met.
Robin Williams movie is Dead Poets Society, but it's
Ooh,
not a
that's a
funny
good
movie
one.
at all. But that's
Captain O'Captain, right?
My
But see, again, if he has a beard on, you know it's going to be a serious movie.
Yeah. Jumanji,
Jumanji.
terrible movie.
Yeah. Toys was kind of cute.
The new ones with The Rock and Kevin Hart and Jack Black,
Yeah.
funny. The old ones, and I'm 37, so I grew up on them.
They didn't book it as a comedy, though. I think they booked it as like a
Yeah, they didn't, but he's just overacts.
He's always
and everything,
around,
I
right.
don't think he's funny. That's my hot take.
Oh,
That's,
wow.
well,
Wow, that's a hot,
as
that's
a
very
as a,
unpopular opinion.
As a new Stoic, I accept your opinion, and I appreciate it.
That's fair. Do you have any unpopular opinions / hot takes?
No.
That's
I don't.
fair. Cody?
Mine
I
is-
wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I wasn't prepared for this either. It's kind of
This is
Just
good.
kind of threw it. I thought of it
mine
earlier.
is-
I wrote it down on my notes.
Mine
Improv.
is magic is the greatest form of entertainment.
Oh,
According to the Showtime Lakers, that's true.
you know, there's
Magic and Kareem out there.
There's
They're doing great.
that was good.
Yeah.
Tell your
Well,
old man to haul him
and
down.
then magic back in the locker room at halftime, before the game, after the game.
Yeah.
There is a big issue in the magic world, believe it or not, whether or not magic is considered an art form.
How is it not?
Well, that's kind of the argument, but you know,
Okay.
And you know, you talk to when you talk to Ben Eulin, or of course if Willie comes back, when you talk to other entertainers, magicians in the old days, it was almost like prop comics, right?
Yeah.
And when you think about it, like Ben always taught me that in the old days, you could go to a magic shop in whatever city you're in back in the 80s, right, when comedy clubs were coming up. You could actually literally buy a trick that had the patter, that had the jokes and everything written for you,
Right.
memorize it, perform it that night, and get laughs.
Yeah.
Where, how does that make you feel as a guy that's been working open mic, trying to be a full-time comedian?
Yeah.
Right? You're working hard, you're writing. And so you see enough of those hack magicians or prop comics that watched, Carrot Top or Howie Mandel or whatever. Hey, it's my handbag.
Mr.
Not,
Prop guys.
Not that they're not funny.
Yeah.
But then, of course, that's what separates Ben or Amazing Jonathan, or I like to think myself, is, okay, so even if we bought a routine or even if we're doing a known trick, it has our own personality injected into it.
Yeah.
Right? The comedy magician with my title comes from the interaction of the crowd, not a 60-minute speech
Right.
or act like Willie does.
Yeah. So when you do your performances, is it more of comedy or is it more of magic, or do you kind of mix? How's that work?
It's a blend. I couldn't have the comedy if it wasn't for magic. I am certainly a magician more than I am a comedian. But 400 shows a year and doing magic since I was 5 kind of gives you a pretty good ability to read the room and anticipate some responses, so I can have some material prepared for that.
And that's
Right.
one of the things that obviously I've never performed magic, but I love magic. The anticipation is kind of huge. You kind of got to know a little bit about what's going to happen.
Yeah. And isn't it interesting that when, for the magic tricks, even the ones I did for you tonight, the first natural reaction for a magic trick is laughter.
Yeah.
Right? There wasn't anything funny about the bottle going through the table.
Yeah.
Technically speaking. But
Right.
your first reaction is laughter.
It's
right?
It's one of those things that
which is great.
Yeah.
So technically that counts as comedy. But
Okay.
of course, I'm going to have routines and things that go with it. So
all right.
a lot of it is prior to 2020 was a lot of audience interaction.
Right.
So this year the show has been reworked to be a 6 foot apart. I do the magic for you as opposed to you doing the magic with me.
Right.
Prior to that, it was all about bringing audience members up, letting you be the star of the show. Not like Amazing Jonathan. He's great at picking on people and embarrassing them, but they love him anyway. That was never my style. So I'm kind of the sweetheart of sorcery.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Well, I've got two more questions for you.
Yeah.
One, can you show us a trick, like how it's done?
Teach you a trick.
Teach
Sure.
a trick, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then, can you just show us one more?
Absolutely.
Good magic trick?
I'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we close on that? You want?
Yeah,
to see that?
absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna put this
So
here.
while you're getting ready for it, we'll thank BBops again. We'll also thank Lola's Coa Cantina for having us.
Yeah. This is an amazing location, guys. You gotta check us out.
Yeah.
425 East Grand. We're up here in the what's the room? The Flamingo Lounge.
Yeah.
You see the
it's fantastic. Yeah. Big thanks to our guest Jonathan for coming on. You are amazing.
Well, you can't say amazing without saying May.
You're
Nice.
Jonathan
Nice.
May, who is amazing.
Nice.
I like that. The Jonathan that is amazing. No, that doesn't work either, does it? I'll just stick with
The Jonathan May, who is amazing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Be prepared to be amazed by Jonathan.
Oh, I like. Ooh, that's clever.
There we go.
He's got more money than me.
But you
though,
just
so
gotta
I-
say maze.
Yeah, I get sued.
Like Snoop with like 3 Z's.
Yeah.
Like Snoop
That's
Dogg.
good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, I'm gonna set this down, and we're gonna do a.
I'll hold it for you. Yep.
It's a card trick, but this card trick, if I can find a couple of jokers here. Let me see.
You got 2 of them on each side of you, right?
Yeah, the one on each side of you.
Classic.
Joker. That's good. I like that, fella. Okay, they're at the top. I thought they were. So I'm gonna write down a guess. So I've done some sleight of hand for you guys, and I've done some surprises.
Okay.
Let's do something mentally.
Okay.
I'm going to read somebody's mind, okay?
It's like a theremin.
Now, there's always trouble when you're doing virtual stuff like this because how do you know, or how do they know, how do our friends know that this isn't set up?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. To be fair, I'm very lazy at editing, so.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Full disclaimer.
And all the more reason for
I mean,
put me live, right?
I can be bought for any price, so you never know, I guess.
I'm going to guess the card that one of you is going to think of.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have one of our audience members, one of the 300 people out there, shout out which host should we use?
Someone pick a host.
Host, anybody. They're all on their cell phones. They don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Eric,
all right. They got me.
Eric, I want you to think of a playing card. But here's the deal: when you think of a card, you might not want to think of an easy one. Like everybody always says ace of spades,
Motorhead,
queen of hearts, and that's okay. There's no problem with that. But try to think of a card that I couldn't guess.
Right.
All right. And I'm gonna write it. I won't put it on the back of this one. I'll put it on the back of the Joker. Here we go.
Okay.
So no peeking now.
Okay. When do you need me to think of the card?
Just think of a card.
Okay.
The actual card. Yeah. Don't think like Hallmark or Visa. I mean like a playing card.
Gotcha.
So think ace of spades or two of clubs or. I don't think I've ever had anybody say five of clubs. For example, in my career, nobody's ever said six of spades. I just listed a few. You better not say those.
Right.
You know what? Say whatever one you want.
Okay. I already have it in my head.
Let's make this real hard. Pick whatever one you want.
I'm gonna be really mad.
But don't say Joker because I'm going to write my guess.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Oh man.
No peeking here.
If he gets this, I'm gonna be really
Got
amazed
magic?
if he gets this. I'm gonna be really Jonathan amazed if he gets this.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes.
No wait, you didn't change your mind.
I have not. It stayed the same the whole time.
Is there any way I can know this?
I don't
Your
know.
girlfriend's out there. Could she have told me what your favorite card is or something?
She doesn't even know.
She doesn't know. Okay.
No.
It's probably the 2 of inches.
That's a funny joke, Cody. You should use that in your stand-up. That's good. Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's a good thing no magicians have a beef with you.
yeah, right.
All right. So.
All right, here we
For
go.
the first time, in a nice loud voice, tell us all the card that you've only been thinking of. I'll put the marker away.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Tell the card?
Yep.
6 of diamonds.
That's a good card.
Yeah.
Think of a different one. Hold on. Let me make sure I have a 6 of diamonds. 6 of diamonds. It's kind of I'm listening. There it is. 6 of diamonds. Now look, it's next to a 5 of diamonds or the 8 of diamonds. There's a jack of spades down here.
Yep.
Do you want a different one or do you want to stick with the 5?
Wait.
You can change your mind if you want.
No, I'll stick with the.
I mean, there's a lot of good cards here.
Yeah.
There's ace of clubs.
Yeah.
3 of clubs.
No, I'll stick.
Do you remember what the code word is earlier that we got to get for Willie?
Oh,
Ben?
yeah. What was it? 4 of clubs.
Right?
Yeah.
That's in here. Okay. You want the what was 6 of hearts?
6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds. There it is. 6 of diamonds. Watch. Oh no, 6 or 5?
6. It was next to the 5. That's maybe.
It was next. That's what.
Yeah, but 6 of diamonds.
You want the.
Hang on.
Maybe I don't have it in here. Boy, wouldn't that be weird if that's the only card I'm missing?
No way.
If that's the only card I'm missing, that'd be. Hold on, let me look. This is normally an 8-second trick, but I got. Oh, there it is. 6 of diamonds.
Yeah, 6 times.
I got excited. Sorry, hold on. Let's see. 6 of. I got close.
Yeah.
You said 6, the number 6.
Yeah.
Diamond, like a diamond ring.
Yeah.
I got real close.
Get the hell out of here.
It doesn't
Get
get
the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Now wait a minute. It gets better. It gets better because I told you I was going to write it on the not this card. I told you I was going to. I know. I told you I'd write on the back of the 6 of diamonds. Look, and I did on the back of the Joker. But here's the best part. I wrote it on the back of the Joker. But if you give it one of these, a little spin, you know what happens?
What?
It turns into a 6 of diamonds.
What the hell? Show the camera that one.
Hey, yeah, it's 6 of diamonds on the back of the 6 of diamonds.
No way.
That's right.
What just happened?
It's amazing, huh? You like magic.
That
There's a
was
fireman in the crowd, and I impressed him. So that's
amazing.
I mean, you're not lighting anything on fire.
I mean, how?
As cool as it
I told you I was going to teach you a trick, didn't
Yeah,
I?
teach us a trick quick.
Wow.
I don't even want to go on.
jmaymagic.com, baby. Check it out.
What is it?
jmaymagic.com.
J for Jonathan. May is last name. Magic.
Magic.com.
Magic like the basketball player?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Hashtag 6 of diamonds.
I'll teach you a card trick. Now
That was insane.
when I do like bar magic or close-up magic, I do this a lot actually. I teach a trick. If it's going to ruin someone's evening, I'll teach them a trick. You know, I'll teach you everything on my show if it makes it more entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm just an entertainer.
Right.
I've never met anybody that learned the trick that was excited about it.
Right.
Because you're all going to do the same thing that everybody does. You're going to go, oh. But I'm going to teach it to you so you know the kind of practice we put in just to make this fun for you.
Yeah.
Take a card for me, please. Anyone you like.
Pick a card. Pick a
Pick
card.
a card. Any card. Now remember, make sure he sees. I won't look. Make sure you see it too. All right, I won't look.
Okay, yep.
Safe?
Yep.
All right, here I come. Take the card.
Can we show the camera first?
Oh, yeah, show the camera. Got it? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this card. Got a little bent. I'm going to take the card. I'm going to put it. You got nervous. It's okay. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to push it all the way on the deck. Well, no, here's what I'll do. I'll pull it out. I'll flip it over face up. I'll put it back in before you can see me.
Okay.
I'll make it harder. I'll push it halfway in. Now I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to flip it face up. I'm going to push it back in before any of you can see me.
Okay.
You know, I'll make it even harder. I'm feeling a little frisky tonight. I'm going to push it all the way in. Now I have to find it, pull it out, flip it over, put it back in before any of you can see me, and I have to do it underneath the table. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That was quick. I know that was quick. I know you don't believe me, but if I go through here, there's going to be one card that's face up.
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here with your devil magic.
I know. I had to sell my soul, but it was worth it.
How many years did you get? You 10 years or what?
If you don't want to learn how to do this, turn the podcast off now. Thanks for visiting us, okay? You got all your plugs in, right?
Yeah.
But here's how you do it for all of you that want to learn. But if you
I think I just saw how it's done.
Zip it, Junior. Gets excited easy, doesn't it?
Very much so.
So don't forget, get the books. Visit my website. Here's the deal. You're going to buy one? Okay, good. 4. Good, thank you. Here's what happens.
Diamonds.
When you take, this looks like a normal deck of cards.
Yeah.
And it is a normal deck of cards, except the bottom card is reversed. It's like this. Because this is a normal deck of cards, but when I hold it like this, it looks the same.
Right.
It looks the same as this. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
So here's what's happening now. When you take the card, I relax. And I already have the card face up.
Yep.
Or I can put it under the table and I can flip it over under the table, whatever.
Yeah.
And when I come back out, you're all busy looking at the card. So when I come back out, I've turned the entire deck over, right? So now it looks like a face down deck, doesn't it? Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. But it's not. It's a face up deck with one face down card. So the rest is all presentation. Now, if I want to get all David Blaney, which is cool, I like David Blaine. But he'd be like, look, watch, look, watch, look, watch. I'm not going to do that. I love David Blaine. I was inspired by David Blaine. But I have to do a little bit more presentation. So I put it like this, and it's all about building up. So by the time I do this, you say, there's no way he's going to find it.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Right, exactly. So all I have to do is go underneath the table like this, turn the deck over. I can even use both hands if I want, and come back out. Because it's already done. It's already face up. You see? Now, if I want to be super duper sneaky, and I do, when I flip it underneath the table, not only can I turn the thing over like this, but I can take that bottom card and go like this, and then hand it out. And now nobody has any idea that I had one card reversed.
Nice. Sleight of hand.
Huh? A sleight of hand. Now, I learned that trick when I was 7. So
I'm 37 and feel like an idiot, so this is perfect.
But the beauty is, it's like anything, it takes practice, right? It takes practice.
Yeah.
So you get that presentation down, because what happens is everybody goes like this. They say, pick a card. And then everybody looks at the card, and then they forget that they're supposed to turn that card over. And say, oh, look at the card. Did you see it? Okay, look again.
Again. Make sure it didn't change.
All right, look again. And then they do something sneaky, and then they come back and they hold it like this, and they say, okay, look, I'm going to take your card, I'm going to put it back in, and then what's that over there? Right? How many of you looked when I did that?
I did.
You looked.
did.
You looked. Yeah, then it's there. So there you go. Now you all know a magic trick. And if you really want to be sneaky, see that 6 of hearts? If you really want to be sneaky.
No, you good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was 6 of
diamonds.
I think. That was 6 of diamonds. So there you go. There's some magic for you. Hope you enjoy.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Hey, thank you for coming on. That was
my pleasure. Thanks,
awesome.
everybody. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep
Appreciate
for a week, and appreciate you guys watching,
I still
listening.
can't stop smiling. God damn it.
This is
That's
great.
what I'm here for.
Yeah, you're like Cody's first date. This is fantastic.
That's at the end of the day. She can't stop
Yeah,
smiling.
except you'll also magically disappear. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.